Hello everyone.
You alive? That was my daughter. No, I'm joking. Not yet live. Go and play. It's okay. Nein, noch nicht. Noch nicht.
Warum steht da unten?
I got you. So let me set this other camera for Facebook. Friendly. Okay. No one is here there yet. Let me see. There we go. Add the stickers now, and viewers can see them as soon as you go like that. Okay, I think I did now. How can I adjust the sticker? No. Okay, I think I can change it now. Okay.
Wait. Come on, come. Let me come. Let me clean your mouth.
Hello everyone. If you're watching me, please drop a comment so that I'll know you're around. Hello everyone. Sorry, I needed some time to set up my camera. Yeah, I needed some time to set up my camera, and it will really be a challenge to read all comments. Hey, Diabetes Mindful Talks, welcome. I see you. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. So, I've just managed to set my camera. I hope the lighting is fine. I'm happy I can still make use of daylight. It's really going to be a challenge to read all the comments, because if I take this so close, this other tripod, yeah, I think those on YouTube may not see what exactly I'm doing. Anyway, we are going to manage it. We are going to manage it. Okay, super. Okay, thank you for letting me know that the lighting is fine. Thank you. Okay. So just let me know in the comment section where you're watching from. That would be great. So how was your day? Diabetes Mindful Talks. How was your day? So any other person watching on Facebook? Rebecca, hello, I see you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. I'm happy. Please like this live session and share to others, because today I'll be teaching you how to make a simple yogurt cake. Very beginner friendly. Yes, very beginner friendly. think many people like to eat cake, maybe you too, but you may be faced with the challenge of all the figures that are involved, and nobody really wants to, especially if you're not a maths person, nobody wants to really crack their head to measure, use a scale and things like that. So today I'll be showing you how to use a cup, just one cup, to do all the measurements. So this is a free session. Share to everyone in your contact. You can as well inbox people to join this live session. That would be great. The more, the better. And the more, the merrier. You don't want to keep this knowledge to yourself. There is love in sharing, just like I'm sharing with you. Also share with other people so they too can learn. Yes, I see you had a busy morning. So what made your morning busy? If you want to share, please do. Okay, I see that you have shared. Mirabe Kono, thank you so much for doing that. I know your gang is going to be here very soon. They are going to storm the house. I know. I'm thinking of something of, I can see the comments on this other phone. I can see the comments on, how is it? Which phone am I even using for? That one, I'm using this one for Facebook. That one is YouTube, yeah. I think I can see the comments on Facebook, but for this YouTube phone, I'm going to bring it a little closer. I'll be right back. Please, everyone should stay put. Let me look for a solution. Is it okay? You? Yeah. That's good. So I'm back. Maybe this is better. Yeah. Oh, kind of better. It's better, right? Diabetes Mindful Talks. I brought it a little closer so I'll be able to see comments. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just give maybe 2 more minutes and then I'll start. Yeah, and I'm very sorry for starting late. I still had 1 or 2 things to figure out. Yeah. Okay, so please share. Don't forget to give a thumb up to your contact, to share with your contacts, to give a thumb up as you come in, as you join, to make this joyful, to make this a wonderful session. The more the better, and the more the merrier. Exactly. So those who are here on this platform, I see just 2 people. Mirabe Kono and Diabetes Mindful Talks on YouTube. Have you had any experience with baking? Okay, thank you for that affirmation. Facebook image is okay. Thank you for affirming. If you have any experience with baking, just let me know. That would be great. Okay, share with any groups that you know. You can inbox some groups on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on YouTube, your contacts, so on and so forth. That will be great. Okay, so now let's start. I'm sure you have all your ingredients ready with you. So we have here some eggs, some salt, some sugar, some flour, some plain yogurt, some oil, vanilla essence or vanilla extract, and lemon zest, which I still have to grate. Erica, could you please pass me the lemons? I have 2 washed lemons over there. Oh, just give me 1. We're going to use the other one, and the grater, of course. And then the tools that we are going to be using: a whisk, spatula, baking pan, and of course the mixing bowls. Sorry about the noise outside. That's my little one playing. You can see the weather is fine. It's bright, warm, good temperature. So he's out having fun with my husband, so with his daddy. Because if I would have him in this house, in the kitchen, then it's not going to be possible to go through this session. So please bear with me. Okay, I see Mira Bekono says, but I'm excited to do it your way. Okay, that's the spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now let's start. So I said we have gone through the list of ingredients and some of the tools we have here. Sorry, other data. We have some measuring cups. You are going to find out why I have different kinds of measuring cups here. And this cup, I'm going to get to that when we start measuring the ingredients, and you are going to understand it better. So like I said at the onset, many of you may like to bake, but you feel overwhelmed because of all the measurements that are involved. I have a friend, for example, who would just be completely lost if you would tell her, can you please put 250 grams of flour in a bowl, or can you measure me out 150 grams of yogurt or 150 milliliters of oil? She'll be so overwhelmed because she's not a figure person, and people like that can maybe easily lose their joy of doing something if who has joined? Yeah, Rita Dam, thank you so much for joining. So people like that may easily lose their joy for baking if these things are a hindrance to them. Yeah, but today I want to show you how to go about this in a very, very simple way. Maybe at the end of this session you're going to feel motivated to bake a cake, maybe to enjoy for yourself. If you have a family, enjoy with your family, enjoy with your friends, and you can even use it to gift someone. Who knows? Yeah. And this is the first, I've done many live videos before, but this is the first baking lesson that I'm doing live. So we are going to build up on this baking series in the future. 1 second. Thank you. So we got the missing ingredient and the missing tool, lemon and grater. Okay, yeah. So I hope that at the end of this session you'll be confident enough to be able to bake a cake for yourself, for your family, friends, and enjoy it. That is the goal of this. So that's another reason why it's important for you to share to as many people as possible so that they too can also learn. And before you know it, you may even take this to another level and start off a business with it. Okay, so this is, let's see who else has joined. What does Mindful Talk say? I can relate to that. Okay, yes. Our humble beginnings, right? The first time that I was visiting you, Mindful Talks, yeah, we had this cake baking session and you were so impressed, so inspired, and that is where your baking journey also started. We have been together. Yeah, this was many years ago. That's how you also developed your passion for baking. And since then, you have also been baking and you enjoy every cake you make for yourself, for your family, and also for friends. Thank you so much for that input. So, Rita and Dam, share. I hope you have not forgotten to like this. Rita and Dam, let us know where you're watching from. I know where you're watching from, but please just let the others who are also on this live show to know where you are. Okay, that would be great. Even Mira Bikono, Diabetes Mindful Talks, let the others know where you're watching from in the comment section. Okay, like I said, an easy way to take note of it is just to use one instrument, one tool, sorry. And so we will start off by, now I get it. I think I wanted to show you the difference between all these cups. What makes people also, if you are not using the scale, we are not using the scale today. It's out of place. We are also not using any electrical mixer, but you can use it if you want. Like I said, this is a simple lesson. Now I have two kinds of measuring cups. They are all 4 in the set. But the reason why sometimes measuring cups could be very confusing is that they have different measurements, different quantities as well. I've tried to measure things on this cup and also on this one on the scale, and they both give me different results. This one, for example, I'm sorry, this is my old time baking cup of maybe 10 years or so. Yeah, the handle is broken, but originally on this there was 237. It's easy for me to take note of that number because it's the dialing code of Cameroon. When you're making calls to Cameroon, the dialing code is 237. That's why I can remember, even though the handle is off, I can easily remember which numbers were here. 237. So 237 grams or milliliters. Okay, but on this one, it's also 1 cup. This is 1 cup, this is 1 cup. But on this one, there is, I don't know if you can see, 240 milliliters. 240 milliliters, 240 grams. Now, if you have, and I think Mirabekono or Mindful Diabetes Talks, you talked about you baking. Can you just tell us in the comment section what number is on your baking cup? Because I know you have a baking cup or some baking cups at home. Yeah, so this could be kind of confusing to some people, that they get disappointed at the result of, they get disappointed with the result of their cake in the end, because the texture may not be what they expected to have. Yeah, or maybe the way they saw it in a video. So that's why this live session is also very important, because we are going to go through this process. I'll put it in the oven in front of you. There is no cut, and when I take it out of the oven, you are going to see the result, and you will really be convinced or sure that this is an authentic recipe, authentic measurements. So we are going to put these aside. But nevertheless, for this same recipe, if you decide to use any of these cups, then stick to those cups. Don't take 1 cup from this company and you take for another measurement. If they say half cup, you take the cup from this side. No, stay with 1 cup. If you start with this cup, continue with it. If you start with this, same. If we start with this, we are going to continue with this one. So I think everybody has a regular drinking cup at home. If you don't have money to buy these measuring cups that I've just shown you, I think everybody has this. And better still, you can use, since you are going to be using yogurt in this recipe, you can just use the original yogurt cup, okay? But I actually had a jar of yogurt, that's why I'm using this cup. But if you have bought like a little container of yogurt, which is like 150 or 200 milliliters, just continue using the same cup throughout the measurement, and you're going to have a perfect result. So this cup, you can see the one that I'm using is from IKEA. There are similar ones out there. So we will start with our dry ingredients. So we'll start with one cup of sugar. 1 cup of sugar. See? And then we'll continue with 3 cups. 3 cups. When I say 3 cups, just do 3 normal level cups. Don't press, because I know sometimes we want to have a quantity and we may tend to press and make it full. No, that's going to be like 1.5 cups at the end of the day. So just 1 normal cup, normal measurement. Don't build a pyramid, please. 1 normal cup. Okay. In this case, we need 3 cups of flour. So that's how you measure. 2. And number 3. Okay. We'll set this aside. And then salt. Salt, actually, if you're not using a lot of sugar, then it's good to add a little bit of salt, because salt really helps to enhance the taste of sugar, to bring out that sweetness in a very mild way. But if you are a lover of sugar, then you may add another ½ cup of sugar, okay? But some people have a sweet tooth. When clients order cakes from me, I always ask them how sweet they would want to have their cakes. Hello, Faith. Hey, Vivian. Thanks for joining. I see you. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. Please share. Please like and share. Thank you. Thank you, Faith. That's my old-time friend from Halle, who is no longer here. Thank you so much for joining, Faith. Thank you. Thank you. Share, 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 share. Get your sister on board to come and get some free baking lessons, okay? Get them on board. You know my Hannah, you know, you have tasted my cake, so share, share, share. Okay, so yeah, I always ask my clients how sweet they want to have their cakes. Some say, yeah, I want to have it very sweet, and others are like, no, I don't have a sweet tooth, just make it moderate. So in my case, I always reduce the quantity of sugar, and this is what I've done with this recipe. But to bring out that taste of sugar, that sweetness in a very decent way, I would add this, like half a teaspoon of salt. There. Okay. And then I have here a pack of baking powder. I don't want to show the brand. So this is 15 grams, just a pack of baking powder, easy to take note of. Most baking powders have the same quantity, so just use a pack. A pack of baking powder is equal to 1 tablespoon or 2 teaspoons. So flat measurement, not a heap, okay? You can test that out at home. Yeah, you can try that out at home just to see how much baking powder comes out of the pack. So 2 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon. In this case, we are just using 1. Remember, we want to make it simple, easy for you to remember. You can just wake up from the morning and off you go. You can bake a cake, okay? Easy to remember. So I'm going to put this 1 sachet of baking powder in there. And then use my whisk to combine this. Now the reason why it's important to do this is to have everything properly mixed. Sometimes if you have seen, maybe you have a family member or a friend, or you may have tried in the past to bake a cake and you have some sections with so many bubbles in it because you didn't have a proper mix of the flour and especially the baking powder together. You have to mix that very well, okay? Otherwise you have some bubbles in your dough. Okay, I think it's also time to add the lemon zest. When I posted this recipe or this link on my WhatsApp, someone asked me from Cameroon, what is lemon zest? So I hope she's here. I've not seen her, but I explained to her what that is. It is this back the skin of a lemon or an orange or a lime, and take note of how I'm going to grate it. You don't want to go deep until you see the flesh of the orange, the sweet part of the sour part of the lemon. You don't want to grate so much, you just do a light grate. The lighter the better, because if you dig too much into it, it's going to be bitter. And at the end of the day, you will get that bitter taste in your cake. Yeah, and you may start wondering why you do not use a lot of sugar, but that is not the solution to the problem. The solution is just to grate lightly, very lightly. Just 1 light touch as you go. 1 light touch as you go. So just like with oranges, lemons, limes, they are all bitter. I think we are all used to the taste of this second layer between the fruit itself and the skin. It is bitter, and we don't want to have that in our cake. So just a light grate, okay? I actually like to use lemon zest in my cake because it adds some fresh flavor. Very fresh, very refreshing flavor to the cake. I know back in Cameroon, I don't know how it is in Nigeria. My Nigerian friend is here, maybe she can tell us. Faith, I don't know what you guys prefer to use in cakes. In Cameroon, nutmeg is the winner. Yeah, nutmeg is the winner. We love using nutmeg in plain cakes, in donuts, the drop donuts, the ones that we fry. In chin chin, nutmeg is the winner. So I don't know how it is in Nigeria, but I think we have similar cultures. You can just share share your experience. Okay, I want to clean my hands, sorry. Okay, then after adding the lemon zest, I'm going to mix it thoroughly and set aside. Okay, so far 1 cup of sugar, 1 sachet of baking powder, 3 cups of flour, half a teaspoon or a pinch of salt. Okay, now we are doing the wet ingredients. For this, we'll be using 3 eggs. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Let me just show you a spontaneous trick. I know I don't have any egg peeling in here, but just in case, in the process of breaking your eggs and you have an eggshell in there, just use that same shell. Don't try to use your fingers because it's not going to work. Don't bother making a spoon dirty or so. Just use the eggshell, dip it on that spot where the broken eggshell is. It's just going to come out, okay? You have to try this at home and let me know during our next baking session. Okay, I'll set this aside. And then we will need, let's see what I've done. We also need a cup of oil. So you start with the dry ingredients before moving to the wet because you don't want to be washing. Like if I had started with the yogurt, then I'll have to wash this cup, measure the oil, wash the cup in order to have the flour. So start with the dry ingredients and then wet ingredients. Okay, so 1 cup of oil. There we go. Now you may be wondering, why not butter? You can use melted butter for this recipe. It's also fine, but the difference is if you want to refrigerate the cake, let's say you're not eating that cake today, you're not eating it tomorrow, you put it in the fridge, the texture is going to be different, yeah? The texture is going to be different because we all know what happens to butter when you put it in the fridge. It gets hard. But oil will not change even if it's in the freezer. So it's better to use oil and you can consume your cake at any time. It's still going to be soft and moist because all the moisture will be locked in the cake. But if you use butter, it's fine, but that's what you get later if you have to consume that cake at a later time. So that's another tip. You see, that's why it's good to join this live session, to join my baking lessons, my baking classes, because you will get tips as we go. Okay? And now we need just 1 cup of plain yogurt. You can use any kind of plain yogurt of your choice. In my case, I'm using Greek yogurt because I love Greek yogurt. It's so smooth, but you can use any. I think I also mentioned, I said I'm going to tell you the reason why I prefer yogurt over milk. Okay? Yogurt, especially the Greek yogurt, is kind of acidic. Yeah, it's kind of acidic and it helps the cake to have a fluffy texture. If you have ever baked a milk cake, I personally do not like, I've baked a couple of, quite a number of milk cakes before, but I think that it's so compact in the middle. That's why I prefer using yogurt than milk. It's so compact, the milk is light. Even if I've used high-fat milk before, but it's not just right for me, it's too heavy. But with yogurt cake, so far I've always had a very fluffy consistency, soft, moist, and very enjoyable. Yes, Diabetes Talks, thank you. 1 cup of yogurt, exactly. What did I say? Did I make a mistake or is someone asking? Oh, Helen Shu, oh, big baker in the house, all the way from Yaoundé, Cameroon. That's my big sis, and she's a big baker. If you are watching from Cameroon, woo, or you have any family members in Yaoundé or anywhere in Cameroon who have a big event, go for Helen Shu. I think she even has a Facebook page, Peace House Cakes. Helen Shu, let us know. Okay? Helen Shu, let us know in the comment section. Calibrated how many grams? Oh, let me see. I can't see her comment well. Oh, my cup. You're asking about the quantity of my cup. It's like 200 grams, 200 mils. My cup. Yeah, it's just a regular drinking cup. Okay? Just a regular drinking cup. Okay. I see. You're just repeating my words. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks. Yeah, Mira Bekono says nutmeg in Pei. Exactly. We love using nutmeg so much in that country. Yeah, like I was saying, if you have any event in Cameroon, go for Helen Shu. You can inbox her now or just save her number or go, I don't know, get in touch with her if you have any event. Save that name. Yeah, she makes good cakes, affordable prices. Yeah, that's my sister. My blood sister. Okay, so, oh, sorry for that. I have vanilla essence here, vanilla extract. I'll just add a little bit of it. It's not a must. If you don't have it, it's also fine. Okay, a little bit of that in the cake to add the flavor. And then I'm going to whisk this. Whisk. If you want to beat the eggs beforehand, you can do it. But to me, I don't need all of that long process. It's still going to work like this. If you prefer to use an electrical mixer, then go ahead and do it. But be careful not to over whip it, because if you mix it a lot, you may end up having a stretchy mixture. And yeah, I don't like cakes that bounce. Cakes that kind of strong or doughy, tangy in the mouth. Lydia Bate! You're watching from Bokova. I don't believe you. That's my former classmate. Oh, here to bring back memories, how we used to walk to school and banana plantation from Great Sopo to Bokova village in Boya. If you're coming from Boya, yeah. We used to walk a lot, many kilometers to go to school. Here you're watching from Bokova. I see you, Lydia Bate. I see you on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, so you see, it hasn't taken even 1 minute. This mixture, see how smooth it is. And the flavor is amazing. The vanilla essence has given a good flavor here and the lemon zest. And when all of this combined together, oh, it's going to be something else in this room. Okay. Bokovadu how? Lydia Bate. Answer your question, no. Mira Bekono is asking you Bokovadu how. So explain yourself. It means it's also possible to get this recipe over there. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in all the way from Bokova. Oh, I made a little mess here. Okay. So, next step, I'm going to pour this smooth mixture here. I'm going to pour this smooth mixture. I'll make a little hole here in the middle, and then I'll pour in the mixture. So have my spatula, just scrape it off. It's important to get a silicone scraper or silicone spatula. You see, it does wonders. If you take the one, I mean, to all my potential bakers in the house, and bakers know what I'm talking about, but to all the potential bakers, future bakers, this is important for you to get a silicone one, because it really gives a neat clean. Yeah, a neat clean to your bowl. No ingredient is wasted. A neat clean. Even later, when I'll be scraping out, you see how clean it is. But if you would use a hard spatula, a lot of dough will be left in this bowl. Okay, so someone. Shady MT, thank you so much for joining on Facebook. Thank you, thanks. Remember to like this session and share. Lydia, I see. Hey, Another Lydia has come on board. Lydia Bate, you have called Bokova. That is good. Another Bokova friend of mine. Hey, Bokova ex-student representing in the house. Thank you so much. Lydia, share. So, I'm going to continue mixing. This is good exercise. Yeah. So, mix until I get a smooth paste. Let me see. Never Oxan, thanks for joining. Where are you watching from? Oh, thank you so much for that confidence. You know it will be good. Thank you. Where are you watching from? Oskan, thank you so much for joining. Hey, Ivo Bekono, thank you so much for joining. Thank you. I'm glad you had a safe trip. Thank you so much. Despite all the tiredness, you've still decided to join. The tiredness of traveling. Oh my goodness, you're wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for joining. I appreciate your presence here on this live show. So, don't bother about the texture. It's very smooth. We have done all of this mixing just in maybe 2 minutes. So I don't know who of you are baking. Who of you got their recipe, their ingredients ready? Is anyone actually doing the same? Susie, thanks for joining, Susie. Susie Farms on the way. Susie Farms, thank you for joining. Please share. Thanks for joining, Susie. So our mixture is ready. See? Okay. Now we are going to come to the next step. So please like as you join. Belgium here. Susie News is watching from Belgium. Woo! Belgium and Cameroon are well represented. So Nevra, please let us know where you're watching from. And Sharon M. Sharon, thank you so much for joining too. I'm glad to see you on board. Just let us know in the comment section where you're watching from. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm very happy that we are having a very good turnout. Like and share, please. Like and share. We want to have so other people benefit from this knowledge that I'm sharing with you today. There is love in sharing. The more the better, and the more the merrier. Okay, now let's move to the next stage. If you have any questions, just drop in the comment section, and I hope I'll be able to read that very soon. You need to open a bakery. Oh, yeah. That's a good one, but I would say it's not so easy to do that in Germany. A lot of paperwork, a long process. A long process, very, very long. Yeah, at the moment I just keep it low, and I have some orders here and there from home. Yeah, but maybe it's something to think about in the future. I'll just get an extra tissue for my face. I sweat a lot, and yeah, I'm in action, so give me a second. And then I have to wash my hands too, because I've touched my face. Of course, we need some hygiene here. So I've washed and dried my hands, and this is my standby tissue for my face on the left, and for my hands on the right. Okay. So now let's move to the next stage. Let me see if any new comments. Yeah, a lot of money. Yeah, Nevra, a lot of money is involved. I see. Diabetes Mentors, please like, and thank you so much for that reminder. Yeah, like and share to create a bigger impact. Thank you so much. Sharon is watching from UK. We have Mira Bekono watching from Belgium. Cameroon is represented. Susie News from Belgium, Lydia Tapong from Cameroon and Belgium, and Canada, and UK are well represented. Thank you so much for joining. I wish I had money. I wish I had the same body color like yours. Woo! Thank you, Nevra. What body color do you have? You don't have a picture, so we don't know how you look. Please let us know, okay? We are open for everything. We are international. Yeah, body color doesn't matter, but thanks so much for the compliment. Okay, thank you. Okay. So, I have 2 baking pans. You may be wondering why I've got 2 baking pans here, because I want to show you 2 different methods of greasing and lining your pan. Okay, I already have another batter over there which I'm going to use for my second pan. Okay, but I'm going to show you different ways of greasing your pan. Okay, so you can either do that by just splashing some butter, some oil in the pan, like this, a little bit of oil, and then just rub it. I hope you can see me on both sides, yeah. Just spread it generously on the pan. I think I put a lot of oil in the pan, that is okay. So just spread it. That's one way, very easy. And then add some flour. You can see I have a heaped teaspoon of flour here. Just put it to the middle, in the middle of the pan, and rotate. I think most of us are familiar with this method, but using butter and not oil. Yeah, because this is how I know. My sister used to line her baking pan when I was in Cameroon. Butter, and then she would just put some flour and dust it all over. Okay, and then at the end of this session, we would compare. I'm adding a second one. We will compare the results. The reason why I'm using 2 identical baking pans but with different greasing methods. So that we'll compare if there is any effect, okay, if there is any big difference. If there is, we'll see. Then you can decide which one is best for you. If you want to save yourself all the stress of using parchment paper, or you want to stay with this easy method. So you can also go for butter instead of oil, okay? However you want. So this one is lined, very easy. And now a second one, second simple method. You can just delve your brush in butter. Okay, you can use butter or margarine, whichever you want. Just delve your brush in butter or margarine. But this should be at room temperature. Okay, 1 second. I intentionally left this block of butter in the fridge for demonstration. Okay, so you just delve it in. It has to be at room temperature, because if it's hard, there is no way you can get with this brush through in a hard block of butter or margarine. So this has to be at room temperature. Now I'm just going to grease one side. Okay, see, that's also easy. I'll do the sides. Can you see? With a brush. So that's one way. You guys in the comment section, you can be interacting with each other or leave direct messages for me to read. Let me see. What language do you speak? That's Nevra. I do speak, I'm speaking English now. I think you can understand me. I speak a little bit of French. I come from Cameroon. I live in Germany, but I originally come from Cameroon. And in Cameroon, we have Cameroon is a bilingual country with 2 languages, French and English. So I grew up in the English-speaking part of the country, but I can speak French. My French used to be better, but since I'm in Germany, now I speak German too. my French is kind of wobbly. Yeah, so English, French, German, Pidgin English, of course, Pidgin. Yeah. Are you familiar with that language? It's spoken in quite a number of African countries: Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Liberia, and maybe other countries as well. And yeah, so those are the languages that I speak, and my mother tongue, traditional language, dialect, Bafut, I can make my way through. Yes, I understand that. Yeah, speaking it is not so easy. Yay, neighbor Isaac, Chef neighbor Isaac in the house. This brother here has a cooking course going on, a cooking class. Neighbor Isaac, Chef Isaac, share your link. He has, that's Chef Isaac on Facebook. He has a cooking class going on WhatsApp, an online cooking class which started since 1 week, and so far he has delivered like 3 amazing recipes for us. It's not too late because this program is going to run for about 3 months, if I'm not mistaken. So it is your place to join. You can still join. It's not late. And this class, for so many recipes that you're going to have, you're going to learn, the class costs just 5,000 CFA, 5,000 francs. So contact him. Neighbor Isaac is on Facebook. Yes, he is on Facebook, Chef Isaac. Share your link on Facebook, Chef Isaac. Good, Chef Isaac, share your link. Bafut spicy as stew soup and fufu. Exactly, Susie Spice. I still owe you fufu, achu. I still owe you achu. Last time when I came to visit you in Belgium, I brought you fish rolls, yummy fish rolls. That will be coming up in future here live. Yummy fish rolls. And I'm still owing you achu. Yes, achu. For those of you, I think I didn't say this in the beginning, I also have a YouTube channel where I share African meals. There are also some cake recipes on my channel. It's Crystal Zone. Mira, can you please help me to share that? Share it on Facebook and YouTube as well. Crystal Zone, my page on YouTube. My page on Facebook is Crystal Zone. My channel on YouTube is Crystal Zone as well. But I'm doing this now with my normal profile. You can also like and follow me there. I actually turned it to a professional mode recently because I think I've had the page for so long, but many people, yeah, I thought maybe doing this baking session with my real profile is going to pull more people than using the page. That's why I'm doing this using my real profile. Okay, but I do have a page. And Diabetes Mindful Talks is also a content creator. She talks about diabetes. At the moment, she's running 1 month, so 30 days challenge on how to live a diabetes-friendly life, how to reverse your diabetes. If you have type 2 diabetes, how you can reverse it, or healthy diabetes-friendly meals. Yesterday, she had a live show where she showed us how to cook corn chaff, our Cameroonian corn chaff, with very, very less oil, and substituting corn with something very interesting. If you want to find out what she substituted that corn with, then those on Facebook, on YouTube, just click on Diabetes Mindful Talks, or on Facebook, go to Miriam Bekono Diabetes Foundation, and you will find that live video there. You will find that recipe, very interesting. So go and find out what she substituted the corn with to have your corn chaff. Very delicious, very appetizing. If nobody told you that it's not corn, you won't know. So go and find out for yourself. And she has many other educative content on her platform. So please check her on Facebook and on YouTube. Okay, that will be great. If there are any content creators in the house, we should try to support each other. Susie Farms is also one amazing lady. I think she's actually my inspiration. I have a garden. I've been planting things and harvesting. She was really my inspiration for starting. No, I started gardening, but when I saw her, I'm like, okay, I can do this. I learned a lot from her. She has amazing content. If you are if you want to do farming, just go and check Susie Farms on YouTube and even on Facebook. I think she's here. Yeah. And she also gives some Cameroonian news with the profile she's using now. So she has amazing content. Please, we have content creators in the house. That is wonderful. Content creators and regular people here to support, friends, family. Thank you so much for coming. The classes run for 3 weeks, says Chef Neba Isaac, and we are already on our 2nd week. It's never too late to join, since all videos of our past classes are still in the group with detailed explanations. Yes, he's very right. I'm also in that group and it's wonderful. Just join to see for yourself. Okay, yeah, Susie Farms, send your link. Anybody who is a content creator in the house, just drop your link, and you never know, people are going to support in one way or the other. And for me, please send me some stars to grow the channel, for support, for more future amazing future contents. Okay, send some stars to support. Okay, that was one. I used the brush. And then another way, this butter is from the fridge. Okay, from the fridge in its block state. Yeah, you can just hold it like this. Another way, if you don't want to dirty your hand, block, just rub it the bottom of the pan. Okay, like this. Rub it around. The result is amazing as well. See, without touching, if you don't want to dirty your fingers. Okay, and of course the best tool to use, like I said, if you don't want to dirty your fingers, but what? Our God-given tools, fingers. Just use your finger to rub. I think that's the easiest way. Yeah, what we do, just use your fingers and rub around. It's, yeah, this is what I use most of the time. Hey Gaston, thanks for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Please share on WhatsApp, Facebook, everywhere on your social media platforms so that more can join. Auntie Clarice in the house. Thank you so much for joining. I'm excited. Baking lessons. Yeah, so let me just make a little repetition. So we've used this cup to measure some ingredients. We started with the dry ingredients, flour, 3 cups of flour. And then we went ahead to measure sugar, 1 cup of sugar, 1 pack of baking powder, which is equivalent. Most measurements, most sachets have standard measurements. So 1 pack is equivalent to 2 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon. And then I added half a teaspoon of salt. Salt helps to enhance the taste of sugar in a mild and decent way. So since we only use 1 cup of sugar for this quantity of flour, it's important to balance it up with some salt. Okay? But if you want to have it sweeter, then you can go ahead and add maybe 1.5 or 2 cups of sugar to your recipe. And then to the dry ingredients, I added lemon zest. So lemon zest is this back of a lemon, lightly grated into the dry ingredients. Then I use my whisk to mix it properly. It's important for the baking powder and the flour to properly combine. Okay, then in this bowl, I mixed the wet ingredients, 1 cup of yogurt, 3 eggs, and vanilla extract. Okay, so I used plain yogurt. You can use any plain yogurt of your choice. So far to that, and then I put everything together. I put the wet ingredients in the bowl of dry ingredients and mix them with the whisk. We are not using any electrical mixer, but if you feel like using one, do it. Just be careful not to over mix it, because you may end up having a very stretchy mixture. Okay, so please like as you join and share. Okay, thank you so much. Christabel read me. Diabetes Mindful Talk says, I should read you. Let me see. Okay, Mirabe Kono has shared her links on Facebook and on YouTube. So please click on that link to join. And she says I should read her. Should I read you on YouTube? Or okay, hey Clarice, Christabel read me. I need to go to bed. Okay, Nevra, please tell us where you're watching from. Thank you so much for joining. You can always tune in to check the result, okay? Fatia, thank you so much for joining. She says, c'est ma vie, trop belle aujourd'hui. Okay, thank you, bienvenue. Merci d'avoir venu. Okay, I'm trying to speak my broken French. Thank you so much for joining. Fatia, please let us know where you're watching from. Okay. Yes, she has also dropped my link. Thank you so much. You guys should check my links. Also, that Mira Bekono has joined Diabetes Mindful Talks. She has joined, dropped the links to my channel, Crystal Zone, on Facebook and on YouTube. I go by the same name, Crystal Zone. Please like, follow, subscribe, whatever. Check videos that could be of interest to you. Okay, now we have lined our pan. We have 2 pans here. And I will show you the next thing is how to line. We are not going to line this one. It has flour, so we are focusing now on the buttered pan. An easy way to make your parchment paper. Okay, it's also sold in a customized form. There are different sizes, but I'll show you how to make one for yourself. I think most of you agree that it's sometimes challenging to cut it out. You can either place your pan on the parchment paper, use a pencil to draw around and cut with a scissor, or fold it like this. So first fold, then second fold, and even a third fold. So, third fold. This is all mathematics, even though I wasn't very good at mathematics at school, but yeah, I'm good at it when it comes to baking. And then you look for the center of your pan. Okay, we look for the center of our pan. Sorry, let me get scissors. I asked someone to bring me scissors, but I think she forgot. Give me a second. Okay, sorry, I found one. Okay, so you look for the center of your baking pan and just maybe eyeball the position. Yeah, eyeball the position. And when we cut from there, try to make a curve as you cut. Looks like a coffee filter. See, open. And there we go with the perfect circle. For if there are any moms in the house, you could use this method for perfect craft. If you want to do anything with your child. It's too big, then no problem. I'll just fold again. My eyeballs failed me. But it's possible. Yeah, I'll just cut a little off. But this is one of the easiest way to get a perfect circle instead of buying, you know. Things are so expensive these days, and if we can avoid buying certain things, then why not? Why not? Okay, I hope this one fits. Yeah, it fits. So the use of the parchment paper is to enable us to take our cake out of the pan in an easy way. In an easy way, okay? So parchment papers are also important. So both pans are lined. Now we are going to pour in the dough. So first dough, the one that we mix together. There we go. So my baking pan is 23 centimeters. 23 centimeters. That's the size of baking pan I'm using. Okay. If you are using a smaller baking pan, 18 centimeters or so, you can separate the dough in two sections, in two portions. That's also fine. Okay. This is the other mixture. So I always like to bake 2 cakes to save energy, to save electricity, or as need arises. Yeah, save time and energy. Because if I have to make a cake that's like, let's say 30 centimeters tall or 40, I'm not going to bake like 1, 2, 3 cakes separately. So I put like two batches in the oven at the same time, and I need the same time, the same baking time for both. So it saves me quite a lot of time and energy, and of course money, because electricity is also expensive. So it's very practical to have 2 in the oven. Okay, so then we are going to set the oven. There is really no, it's not really necessary to preheat the oven. Sometimes I think you can preheat it maybe for 2 minutes or so. I even forgot to do it, but it's not so bad, not dramatic. Could also be a waste of electricity, which is not necessary. So I would turn it on 180 degrees centigrade or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. For those who use Fahrenheit, 350, and for those who use degrees centigrade, 180. Okay. At the end of this, I'm going to write the full recipe in the comment section. I'm going to pin this so that you guys can also go there for reference. Okay, so I'm setting my oven at 170 to 180 degrees. I prefer 170. Yeah. Okay, good. So our cake is ready. You may be wondering what we will do when the cake is in the oven. I thought about something in order to keep us going. Let me read the comments. I'll just put the cake in the oven and then I'll come and check the comments. I thought about something very exciting that we could do. See, my oven is already warm, so there was really it's not necessary to preheat an oven. Yeah. Okay. So since I'm using 2 baking pans, I have like, let me see if I can show you guys my levels. So, as you can see, I have this on the upper rack, okay? And I have a baking tray at the bottom. You can see the distance. Okay, so I think the heat is going to be properly, evenly distributed to both cakes. It doesn't affect them in any way, okay? Great. These are people on YouTube. Now let me take the camera. Let me see if I can show it to those who are on Facebook. I hope this works because it's a bigger tripod. Okay. Can you see that? Okay. So I have the cake on 2 different levels. This one is on the rack. It's important to have the rack so that the heat can get to the bottom part. And the second one is on the baking tray. So both results are going to be perfect. Yeah. Okay. Important is when you are baking, avoid opening the oven all the time. Just let it stay for at least 20-30 minutes before daring to open the oven. Yeah. If you do open the oven before, guess what is going to happen? That cake is going to drop in the center. The dough will drop because the heat has been tampered with. The heat has been affected. Let me see what Diabetes Mindful Talks is saying. I will always put at 165 degrees. Yeah, sometimes I don't know. It depends on the distribution of heat in your oven. Like I use You know, there are also different settings. I'm using the fan. I'm mostly using the fan. The fan and you know, there's this fan signal with a black mark at the top and a black mark at the bottom. Now it depends on what you are using at 165 degrees, but it's still better to do it that way. If that's the safer way for you to do it, then fine. Ovens vary, and sometimes others come with very powerful heat and others are less, but at the end of the day, it still tells us it's 180, 160, 65, whatever. You have to know your oven. So if that works for you, that is perfectly okay. Yeah. You say, okay, you're affirming to the fact that if you open your oven in the middle of baking, the cake will fall. Yes, the dough is definitely going to fall. Exactly. Okay. Super. Thank you, Diabetes Mindful Talks, for your contribution. Okay, while waiting for that, I'm going to set the oven set it to bake for 40 minutes. But after 30 minutes, I will check to see how my cake is doing. And this is the time when I always use a skewer, so soya stick. I use soya stick to check if my cake is done or not. And this is the time when I normally will swap positions. I could take the one from the bottom and put on top, and the one on top will go under, or just rotate the pan. So that's the perfect time for me to do that. Okay, let me set the alarm. One second. I think I've been talking a lot that I got confused now with setting my timer. Okay. Okay, now I got the time right. So while waiting for this to get ready, I thought about something so that you will not be bored. I thought about how to show you, showing you how to popcorn. Are there any popcorn lovers in the house? Let me know. Indicate by giving a thumb up or showing up your finger if you are a lover of popcorn in the house. I've got some popcorn maize here with me, and I'm going to show you how this works, how I do pop my corn in a very simple way. I'll be showing you two methods. One of the methods is with oil, and the other one is without oil. Now if you are struggling to me, Gaston, I see you rushing. Diabetes Mindful Talks, I see you too. Yeah, thumb up. You love popcorn. Exactly. So it means you are my people, because I love popcorn. I can eat it anytime. And it's very scary. When I used to make popcorn, I love it, but the amount of oil that will go in the popcorn, oh, it's not good. It's too much for someone who is as big as me. And yeah, having so much oil in the popcorn is not good at all. So I will be showing you how to do that in how I do it. I'll be showing you that. Okay, I already have oil here. So I know everybody can popcorn. I assume that everybody can popcorn, but sometimes you have a lot of maize left over at the bottom of the pot, and then you go chewing that maize and you're angry why everything did not pop, and so on and so forth. You're just angry with the popcorn. Yeah, but why? Because you missed out something. Now, hey, Eric Dassa, my lovely hobbyist on board. Welcome, thank you for joining. Yeah, you may be angry and you're asking yourself, why this corn at the bottom, am I going to throw it, or am I just going to struggle to chew this? Because you are missing something. Now I'm going to show you how to consume all of your popcorn, even if some of them do not pop, but they are going to be soft. When I know that corn and granule, that corn for Cameroon, or kankan or krang, as some people they call them, add groundnut to it. Yeah, perfect. You can chew everything. I'm going to show you how your popcorn will be fully consumed. Even if they don't pop well, they are still going to be soft. But this one, I'm very sure is going to pop. Everything will pop. But just in case, because of the kind of popcorn maize that you're using and your pot, the kind of pot. I wanted to talk about the pot. It's very important, the kind of pot you use. Okay, let me show you another kind of pot. I have this one, the stainless steel, and this non-stick pot. This to me is a no-go. I like the heat will not give, you know. This pot gets acid. It cooks very well, but the heat is different. So you may end up not having all your corns to pop, and even if all of them pop, it's not going to be like fluffy pop. It's going to be like corn may don't undergo hard times now, you don't struggle. So the taste is not going to be the same, you know. So that's why I'm sticking to this pot, my old time pot, but it does wonders. Yeah. So in this pot, I will be adding four tablespoons of maize. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This pot is just right for this quantity of popcorn, but if you want more, like double measurement, then you can use a bigger pot. Okay, so did I say 4? Yes, I counted 4. Hey, don't believe me, I counted 4. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, thanks for joining all those who are in the house. Mary Loretta, thank you so much for joining. My sissy is in the house. You're welcome. Please like and share. Okay, so now I have 4 tablespoons of popcorn, right? Then I will go ahead and add let's say a pinch of salt, a generous pinch of salt. See how generous the pinch is. Yeah, okay, a generous pinch of salt. And then, so if you are joining now, Loretta, Mary, we have just put the cake in the oven and we are waiting for it to get ready. So while it's getting ready, I'm showing you how I do pop my corn. Okay, so now we are going to double the quantity. Okay, we have 4 tablespoons of corn, so we are going to have 8 tablespoons of oil. So 1, 2, see how much fat is getting into the popcorn. 3, but it's tasty. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you don't necessarily have to make the spoons very, very full. It can also be flat, but it's necessary, you know. If popcorn doesn't have enough oil, it's not going to pop well. That's the thing. That's the bad part of it. And if you want to use measuring cups, now I have the second to this one. So this is 1 cup and this is half a cup. Okay, same with this side. This is 1 cup, this is half a cup. So if you choose to use cup measurement, then you can take this same measurement fits for 1 cup. Okay, half a cup, sorry. So you are going to take half a cup of popcorn, but in this case, not double. You're not going to double the quantity of oil, because those 8 tablespoons would also fit in half a cup of oil. Yeah, it will fit in this half cup. Okay, so if you are using a cup, you do 1 cup of popcorn, 1 cup of oil. But if you're using spoon measurements, 4 spoons of popcorn, but 8 spoons of oil. I hope that's clear to have a perfect result. Okay, so this just shows that spoon and cup measurements are not the same. Yes, and then that's not all. We are going to add this is water. So this is water. We are going to add like let me use where's that teaspoon? It's not here anymore. No. Okay, let me use this one. So we are going to use like, I'm going to add like half a teaspoon of water in it. Now, this water is going to dissolve, to help dissolve the salt and make it combine, because the water will boil, and in that boiling process it's going to make the corn softer, and that salt will get into the popcorn maize. You understand? And that is where the taste comes. Maybe many of you have tried in the past to popcorn. You just put your corn and add salt without water, and then yeah, of course the salt is going to remain at the bottom of the pot, a lot of salt, but the popcorn will not be tasty at all. But if you add water, see, as I'm talking to you, if you have popcorn in the house, just turn around. Hey, my king girl, welcome to the house. That's another baker. So give us some tips down there. Thanks for joining, Hermia. Thank you so much. This was my primary school friend, and she is here. Thank you so much for joining, Hermia, king girl. We have just put the cake in the oven, and we still have like 30 minutes to go. But while waiting for that to get ready, I've decided to show my viewers how I popcorn, and we'll be doing an oil method, which is very common, and an oil-free method. You will be surprised at the oil-free method. Just stay tuned. Valerie Eseme, thank you so much for joining. I see you too on Facebook. Please like and share to as many people as possible. Let's get this going. Thank you so much. If you enjoy this knowledge, you can send me stars on Facebook. You can like this video. You can share it. Thank you so much for sharing. For those who have shared so far, the more the better and the merrier. Thank you so much for the turnout. So we have popcorn with oil, 4 tablespoons of popcorn, 8 tablespoons of oil, a pinch of salt, and like half a teaspoon of water, and this will combine together. Everything will just mix. There won't be any salt residues in the pot, nothing, and that popcorn will be tasty. If you have popcorn now in your cupboard, open your cupboard, or after this, just turn around and try it, and drop a comment in under this video when we are done. And then for those who are joining now, I'm going to, when we are through, I'll add the recipe. I'm going to pin the recipe in the comment section, okay, the exact measurements, and then you can as well rewatch. That's always important. Okay, now I'm going to place this on the heat. Sorry, I can't turn my camera. I can turn it, but yeah, I will demonstrate the the other one, and yeah, I think that should be enough. So I'm going to set my heat at the highest level. Okay, heat is very important. Heat is very important. Yeah, because that heat is going to make the corn pop very well. So cover the pot, preferably with an airtight lid. See, I have 2 lids here. I'm demonstrating everything so that you guys will understand why certain things that you have tried in the past did not work, and why they work. Why they work and why they don't work. See, this lid has a hole, and I want to trap all the heat in the pot because it's popcorn. So I'm going to use this one without any hole. Okay, the pot is already boiling. I have to cover it, okay? And while it's boiling, I will be shaking the pot, okay? So I will have to shake it, move it from time to time. Okay, now another method, the microwave method. This one, wow, only people with no chop can understand this water trick. Exactly, my food talks. Yes. It's just like boil rice without salt now. The rice no go taste, you go just get some kind. If you add salt on top, you go do one. You no go really come out. Or boil meat without adding salt, and at the end you mix the meat in stew. The meat is not going to be tasty, no matter how much sauce, how much tasty sauce you put around that meat. It no go taste if you don't put salt in it while boiling. Same thing here. Add your water. Add water to it. Now yes, the boil now. Add water to it. It's just going to combine perfectly. It will taste after. Please, you guys should try. And then, hey, I was waiting for this person, Alexa Siri, because I want to do that microwave popcorn method. You are the right person for that. Yes, she did it. I actually saw it from her. That's also my sister in the building. Popcorn, but a little alterations, yeah? Let me shake my popcorn pot. Yes. And then Mirabe Kono in her foodie channel, she also tried that. She showed 3 ways of popping corn. The way I'm doing it with oil, and then she had a microwave cup, and then she also tried this method that we all saw from Alexia. Alexia, who is on board. Okay, are we late? Yes, kind of, but it's never too late. You're 1 hour 20 minutes back. Our cakes are in the oven baking. I've started popping corn, and I just want to shake the pot. Like I said, even if all the corn do not pop, it's okay. I can still grind the rest. I'll eat the rest, no problem, because it will be soft. Yeah, it will be soft. So I'm checking on my popcorn. It doesn't take so long. Almost ready. Yeah, normally I was supposed to be shaking as it's going, yeah, but it's okay. So now the oilless method. I'm just going to use 1 tablespoon of corn for this. So popcorn is ready, it's coming. Okay, so I want to line my basket. The way my family is going to fall on this, eh? Oh, the way my family is going to fall on this like wildcats. So, doesn't take so long to make popcorn. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. It tastes way better than what you buy from the shop or put in the microwave. Yeah, and I don't like sweet popcorn at all. I prefer salty homemade popcorn. But I would admit that if we have to, see, look at this. Everything is coming out. I just have a few corns left. Let me scrape. See? I'll show you my pot. Hi, it's hot. And almost no oil is even left at the bottom. You see, I just have like, I have to show you guys this. Look, I did this in front of you, in front of the camera. Look, this is all I have. All the residue, this is all. And it's even, let's see, 8 grains, which are half popped, which is not bad. See the result? Everything is popped. Everything. And this corn, I'll just let it cool down and I'll put it in my mouth live. You'll see how soft I'm going to, how soft it is. How soft it is because of that method. Try it and thank you later. Try it. So, those are the right amounts to use if you want to have a perfect popcorn. So, if you want to have a perfect enjoyment, don't say, oh, oil this, oil that, because you're going to end up having strong grains of corn in the end. No, I don't want stress when I want to enjoy popcorn. The Descom Construction is also online. This is a construction business in Cameroon, a newly started construction business in Bojongo, Douala. So if you want to make blocks, if you have a building project, house building project in Cameroon, Douala, or anywhere around, contact Descom Construction. The page is new. The business is exists since sometime last year. You can check the page. You can send him an inbox if you want blocks of different for foundation, decking, the side, the walls. contact Descom Construction. They can make you very good blocks. If you need planks, there are planing machines for everything to work on your planks. Okay, so if you like, Descom Construction can see you through your whole house building project. Okay, Descom Construction, can you share your link here? Can you share your link on the page? Yeah, so please contact them if you have any house project going on in Cameroon, in Douala to be specific. Mira Bekono on Facebook says, it happens, just do a replay to discover all the tips and tricks you use. Thank you so much, my sister, for sharing that. Yeah, Descom Construction to the world, exactly. Clarice, wow, I was really waiting to see the result. You see, everything, I'm just waiting for this to cool down. The one in the spoon is still there because I don't want to. If popcorn don't ever burn you, you go run in wahala. Because your tongue will stay sore for the rest of I don't know how long. So this one is cool. See? That's the corn. It's all gone. I need to stress myself. So even the ones that do not pop, see, I just cannot show you what is in my mouth, but it's all gone. So easy, it makes your life easy. Very easy. Instead of chewing strong corn and you're cracking your head when you have the solution in front of you. You have the solution on crystal zone. So popcorn is ready. Now to the other method. Our cakes look very good. Okay. Now to the other solution. To the other method, sorry. So I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of popcorn in this bowl. I'm using a transparent bowl so that you can see the result at the end of the day, at the end of the process. Then I'll add, since this is a smaller quantity, just a little pinch of salt, not as generous as the other one, and the taste of this one is perfect. Hey, sorry viewers. Okay. Then to this I would add just half a tablespoon, let's say 1 teaspoon of water. Yes, I know this is a tablespoon, but I can estimate just half. Okay, a little bit. Yeah. Then I'll just shake it and then cover it with saran wrap. I still haven't found, I think I'm going to double the saran wrap this time because most of the times my saran wraps get burned. I have a hole in the middle. Yeah. Just add a little more water. Just a little drop. I end up having a hole in the middle. Let's see how it goes this time around. Okay. So the corn is in there. I'll do a double seal with my saran wrap, and I'm not going to make any holes because we want to trap in that heat. We want to trap in all that heat. Remember, popcorn needs good heat in order for the corn to pop. If the heat is not strong enough, your result is not going to be good. Yeah, I can use the lid of my microwave. The lid is broken, Alexia. The lid has a hole. That's the problem. Yeah, guess who? Someone stood on it. You can guess who stood on it. I don't want to shame the person here, but you know who is able to stand on, who at this age is able to stand on microwave cover. Yeah, that person stood on it and it got broken. So they say we are still using it to heat food, but for this, I don't think it's going to work well because of that cut. Yeah, so someone stood on that and broke it. So here we go. I'm going to microwave it for about 5 minutes. My microwave is hot. This is kind of time consuming, but I think the time is okay if you're just going with one spoon. I'll set it at 5 minutes. You can hear me going. My microwave goes at a takt of 30 seconds each. Okay, so now we are at 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, important is that you don't open the microwave. For example, if I would open mine, it's like the reheating process would start all over again, so I'll just leave it there. Yes, Alexa, you say, okay, I know who. Yes, you know the person. Thanks, Diabetes Mindful Talks. She says, great knowledge here. I've tried this method. Auntie Clarice says she has tried the method. And I know Diabetes Mindful Talks has also tried the method. She even has it on her channel. Yes, there's come construction to the world. Do you want to have popcorn, Erica?
Ja.
Uh-huh.
Ich wollte eigentlich nur wissen, wann der ins Bett gehen soll. Ich bin mit ihm draußen mit ihm.
Okay. 1 second. Popcorn lovers are around, so I have to give them the basket. Well, I'll keep some for myself. Just one, a handful. Give to Papa, Desmond, Damian, all of you. Don't cheat any money.
Also ich bin drüben bei...
No, share it before you go there. You can take Damian's own alone.
Egal, ich wollte eigentlich fragen, wann der ins Bett gehen soll, damit ich weiß...
Now you know. You can put his own here. So, okay. Good. Sorry.
Soll er ins Bett gehen?
What time is it now
Es
again?
ist kurz vor 19 Uhr, ich will nur wissen...
After. You had a good nap. 7:30ish. Yeah. Okay, the corner started popping. Sorry for that interruption. Yeah, it's almost bedtime for the little one, so the sister is asking me when she could take him to bed, but he still has like 30 minutes to go, so it's fine. Okay, our cakes are looking good. So, now for those who are joining, let's see, Mirabekono, let me just go through the comments. It says, excellent result. Thank you, Mirabekono. There's come construction to the world again. You can use the lid of a microwave, like I explained already. Alexia, okay, she's giving a thumb up. Everything is fine. Thank you so much. Please like as you join and share. Share this free knowledge to as many people as possible. This is my first baking, live baking lesson. And we are going to build up on this in the future. So you would stay tuned and follow my page, follow my channel. I'm Crystal Zone on YouTube and I'm Crystal Zone on Facebook as well. So please share my content and help me grow. Okay, while waiting for, oh, yeah, there's already a hole and all the corn is popping out. Even though I actually lined it. Yeah, I made a double lining, but it's not helping at all. So, we are now into half time of our cake. So let me get my skewer, get my soya stick, and then we are going to check the result. Half time is gone. Let's see how good our cake is doing. No, I think I'll just let it for 5 more minutes, okay? But Erica, could you please get the no, it's okay. I'll get it. Okay. So. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. What did I want to say? I think I've lost my thought. Okay, the corn has stopped popping. It's ready. Woo! Oh, I think my corn get burnt because I left without checking it. This is a fail. Yeah, that moment that I disappeared, that was 1 minute too much. So, I'll do it. This must work. I've done it before. Okay? When I just laugh, yeah, this happens. You see, this is what happens when you have a family and people come in and go and you're interrupted, you're distracted, and things like this happen. See my fine popcorn. All of them got popped, but yeah, I made a mistake by leaving at that moment. I'll do it again. Same technique, same everything. See, this is the sweetness of live videos. Because you learn from mistakes and it's always interesting to see flops, to see fails. I'll do the same measurement. I will not change anything. I will not change anything. Yeah. Okay, 1 spoon. Let's go again. Then maybe I had to reduce the time. Yeah, that's where the difference comes in. If I had like one tablespoon of water in here, 5 minutes would have just been perfect. Yeah, but it was a little less. So, sorry. Okay. Same thing, same procedure. I can't show you the corn now. I'll show you guys later because smoke the come over day. You can also use foil paper. Hey, yeah, I have a good microwave, but sometimes I'm just so, because I have a trauma from the past about using foil in microwaves. You know, I used to have one cheap olden days microwave back then, and the day that thing sparked in the microwave, I was so scared. This one is good. I've actually made a test, but I'm still careful about using microwaves in about using foil, aluminum foil in the microwave. Yeah, it's a good option, but we'll see. But look at the result. Like I said, there's a hole. Let me show you on YouTube. Yeah, because of that hole on the saran wrap, the popcorn kind of flew out of the microwave. So I'm going to do it again. See? And this time I'll just set at, let's say, 3.5 minutes. Okay, 3.5 minutes, that's fine. I don't want to bear any risk again. Okay, I don't know if someone changed the setting of the microwave. Could be, I'm not sure. Okay, so now it's time for us to check our cake. Let me clear up the place a little bit. Just give me a second, because we will need some space when all this cake is coming down. Okay, then I'm going to take the cameras and show you how the cakes look like. So clearing this off, salt, just to give us some space. And I'm sure you see how my table is, I would say, still organized. You don't have to use so many things. I always love cleaning as I go, cleaning as I cook. Yeah, because I don't like to have like a big mess at the end of the day. It makes everything easier. Okay, you don't have to make all the dishes dirty just because you're baking or just because you're cooking. Try to minimize the use of utensils as much as possible. Okay. So please, if you try this popcorn hack, just let me know. Let me know if you try this popcorn hack. You can always come to the comment section and give your result. Thank you, Big Costas, for joining. Baking paper can also go. Okay, thank you so much. And Alexa says, I get that very trauma. Yeah, baking aluminum foil in the microwave. Horrible. Horrible. Yeah. Okay, because I'm going to take that tip. I actually thought about it, but I never tried that method. I will do it next time. If I had seen your comment before, I would have tried with baking sheet, but I'll do that next time. Okay? Yeah. Really mathematics, says Susie. We'll try the first recipe. Okay, diabetes mindful talks. Okay, you try the first recipe with oil, huh? It's so yummy. It is so yummy. But like you always say in your diabetes education, everything that is fatty is tasty. Everything that is going to destroy us is tasty. But hey, mango do how. That is why with this non-oil version, it is good to add a pinch of salt to give it that taste, because there's no oil in it, but it is so good. It is so good. The result is amazing. Okay, now let's check Man, no go turn me cake born now. Because that one go be in a big disaster one if you reconstruct. Che. Okay, YouTube. Here we go. Look at our cake. Look, I'm checking. See, the center is still a little wet, but it's okay. And then if you see, Facebook, don't worry, I'm going to show you as well. Then look at this other one. So popcorn is ready, I guess. So look at this one. I think it is ready. Oh, that was my camera falling, but happily I could catch it. Look at this one. It just needs a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I will swap the positions. Okay, I will swap the positions and just put this one down, push it in. Have to be careful not to fry my arms. Okay, and then this one will go up. As simple as that. Okay, so I'll cover the oven and then I'll take the other camera to show those who are on Facebook. Okay, so leave your comments on YouTube. Now let me take the other camera and show the other viewers, show them the result. Okay, I see Mia Bekono Diabetes Foundation is laughing at me, yeah, for the fail with the popcorn. And then Alexia says I should reduce the time because the quantity is small. Yes, it has always worked out. It's just that minute that I left, you know. Yeah, it's okay. Real life experience, exactly. That's why we are here. Okay, now Facebook. Yeah, this is the Facebook camera. Yeah, let's check the oven in real time. I already swapped the position. So this is the cake that was up. It's almost ready, just a little wet in the center. Just a little wet in the center. And the other one is still wet. Okay, so I've swapped the positions. Now we have to wait for both of them to get ready. Okay, we still have like 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, we are good with our time. So, and you see the color, it's amazing. Okay, super. Yeah, Susie says good health. Thank you, Susie. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for your feedback. Now let me enjoy my popcorn. So, you guys can tell me about yourselves while waiting for the cake to get ready. I'll also use the time to check our popcorn. This time it's not a fail. It's perfect. The result is perfect. And next time I'm going to use B. Constance's tip to use baking paper, baking sheet, or to get a new microwave cover, which I can use for that, like Alexia proposed, to use a microwave cover. Okay, I'll do that. I'll try all of the things you have proposed. Now the bowl is still hot. Just look at the result of my, the foil is actually burned, completely burned. There's a hole in the middle, but it's okay. Now, when you look at both of these, can you tell which one was done in the microwave and which one was done in the pot? No, look at both, but I think you can tell from the taste, because oil, the one with oil is tastier, of course, than the one without oil. But anyhow, I like popcorn. So try this, okay? If you got some popcorn around you. These methods are authentic because you saw everything that I did live. You saw the mistakes that I made. So you learn that you can adjust the time, increase or reduce the quantity of water, whatever. We are all here to learn. You are here to learn. And that's life. But you guys are having real life experience, which is the best part of all this, of all what I'm doing here. Okay. So, tell me about yourself. Or ask me questions. What do you want to know about me? I'm going to let you know. So, recap for our easy cake recipe. It's easy to take note of it. Just remember, every other thing is 1-1 apart from the eggs and the flour. Oil, sugar, baking powder, 1-1-1, and eggs 3, flour 3, and then you get a perfect mixture of your cake. So that's easy to remember, right? And if someone tells you, oh, I'm coming to visit you, and you know, you always have a ready-to-go cake to welcome your guests. So I actually have some on one of the posts that I made on Facebook. I actually said you can enjoy this cake with different kinds of fillings and different kinds of toppings. But today I'm not going to make any fillings because this is supposed to be a beginner-friendly video, just a cake recipe. Another time we can learn how to cream a cake, how to make a simple buttercream mixture. Or you guys just give me an idea of what you would like to learn. What do you expect from me, okay? Drop your ideas, drop your suggestions and everything in the comment section. And when we are done, I will check. You can do it now or later. It's okay. Hey, bro from the States, welcome on board. Yeah, when you hear keep it up, Sister Krina. When you hear that Krina, it means those are people who are very close to me. Yo, Vitasu is also on board. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. I'm happy you are here. Thank you. Share, like, share for Bafut group. Oh, share for Bafut fandom group. Share now. I'm waiting. There are so many content creators, many of our sisters in the house, sisters, brothers with websites, who are also content creators with pages. Yeah. We have Alexa Siri, Grow with Manuel, has a baby, documents everything about the growth of that baby. Then we have Mindful Talk Diabetes, Mirab Bekono Diabetes Foundation, where she talks about having living a diabetes-friendly life, diabetes-friendly meals she shares on her channel, on her page, and then how to live a healthy life, how to avoid diabetes, what to do when you have diabetes, reversible, not reversible. So she talks about so many things around diabetes. Then we also have Susie Farms in the house. Yes, she has a farming channel. She actually has many channels, but since she's here with that farming account, yeah, we'll talk about her farming channel. If you want to know anything about gardening, yeah, just go check Susie Farms. She's there on YouTube, and I don't know, is she on Facebook? No, but she also has a Facebook page with Susie Farms. Okay, go check her out. Then we have Descom Construction that deals with construction of houses. They do mold blocks, foundation blocks, side blocks, decking blocks, all kinds of blocks that you need to use for house construction. Planing machine section is there to do plank works, doors, and everything that you need for your house. So Descom Construction is also there. You guys can just share your links if you are there. If you need some support on your page, share your links. So he says, I think he's talking to Vita Su. Same to you, bro. Yeah, okay, same to you, bro. So you can visit me on Facebook and on YouTube. Even on TikTok, it's still Crystal Zone. I think on TikTok it's Crystal Zone 02, and on Instagram as well. Yeah, but on these two main pages, Facebook, YouTube, I'm there by the name Crystal Zone. You can find me there. Thank you so much for joining. Thanks so much for your support. Hello, bro. Vita says Mira Bekono Diabetes Foundation. So if I've not mentioned any of you content creators in the house, please let me know. Somebody is asking Moha, thank you for joining. Name a car for her. Name a car for Edith. Can you ask your question in a way that I can understand? Moha, you say name a cow for a edit. I don't understand. Moha on YouTube, can you please explain? I didn't understand your question. Oh, someone says, Diabetes Mindful Talk says, I need fish pie. Oh, she needs fish pie. Okay. I have to write that down. Okay, so give your ideas, give your suggestions of the things you want me to do live. Okay. So, I've got my sheet of paper and my pencil. Let me jot it down. Okay, fish pie. So what other idea, what do you expect from me? What should I do? I deal with pastries and cakes and food. So, fish pie. Okay. Do you mean fish pie or fish roll? Because pie is the flat one, yeah? But I think you mean fish roll because most of the time you just mix up everything when you are describing. When it comes to food, our minds get, yeah, kind of narrow or blocked. I think you mean fish roll, right? So, 6 monetized channels for Susie Farms. Yeah. That's Susie Farms talking for herself. She has 6 monetized channel. That's a powerful woman. Just visit her page, support her. Yeah. She's doing a great job with her content, and I did the same. Yeah, fish roll is the ones that you roll, and pie is the flat one that you can press at the side with a fork, you know, or with your finger. Now it depends on the filling. Of course, yeah, you can fill the pie with fish, you can fill it with meat, and you can fill the roll with fish and with meat. You're right. Okay, so I will do fish pie. Okay, so the flat one, but with fish inside, with fish filling. Is that what you're really talking about? Aha, I see you've corrected yourself. Fish roll, because I know that's what you wanted to say. Okay, I'll do fish roll, Sisi. Okay, yo. So, any more input? Anything you want me to do? Unless there's Siri in the house, there's Vita Su. Yes, if Bidasu, I know you like Achu. I know if you want me to pour Achu live, then I will gladly do it. But okay, if you want me to pour Achu live, I'm gladly going to do that because that has been on my mind for a long time. But I just wanted to start off with these baking lessons. Okay, yeah. So thanks in advance. Yes, who is that? Okay, good. So, keep coming with the ideas, Let me see, let me check the cake again. I have to clean my stick. So, I still have my pencil and jotter here for ideas. So, keep coming with the ideas. Okay? So I've not made any, I actually bought this ready-made cream that I'm going to be using today as my topping, okay? Here, I'm sure if you are in Europe or America, you should be familiar with this. I don't know if it's available in Cameroon, but I think if you go to some supermarkets, Santa Lucia and Co., you are most likely going to find this cream spray. Okay, so that's what I'm going to use. I hardly use it anyway because when I make plain cake, we just eat it like that, or I use my own, I make the toppings. But for quick demonstration, I decided to get this. Okay, so it's important to keep it in the fridge. Yeah, keep it in the fridge because outside it could alter the quality, especially after it's open. Whenever you break anything milk based, make sure you put it in the oven. Okay, I like this very much because after spraying, you can just open it here with a click and put this part under the tap and rinse it until all the cream comes out of here to avoid salmonella. We don't want to get sick after enjoying some yummy cake. So I got some blackberries here for as part of my topping. I've got raspberries, blackberries here, and blueberries. I will chop off filling before I cook. Okay, let me eat the berries. So yeah, berries are so good. Berries are good. Perfect combination when you put it in Greek yogurt or in alpro yogurt. Then you just add some oatmeal to eat. Your life will be excellent. Okay, let me check the cake again. Ready now? Okay. So, cake number 1 is ready. Look at this. Look at this goodness. Look at our cake. I have to be careful not to burn my fingers, my hand, because it's hot. But look at this. Toothpick or skewer test. Amazing. Non-stick. Non-stick. From all corners. Actually, the middle is always a challenging point. So let me get a rack for my cake. I'm going to use this rack. Hey, where's the other rack? Here. Okay, then you can never use something and keep it back in the same spot. Okay, there we go. That one is ready. Now let's check the second cake. And remember, at the end of this baking lesson, we want to see if there is any difference between both baking pans, both greasing methods, I mean. Yeah. Look at the other result. Look at how this looks. Amazing, fantastic. Now let's do the skewer test. It's still a little wet, just a little. It needs a little longer. Okay, it needs a little longer. That's fine. Perfectly okay. Okay, good. So, I'm sure you're curious. You want to see the result of this cake. Erica is on board. My daughter says, wonderful. They can never use something and just put. So she caught me. I did not even know that she's watching. I'm happy that you're watching, my daughter. Yeah, I was actually speaking in a low voice, but she heard me. But anyway, maybe I was just trying to. It was my own way of bringing you out. I didn't know you're watching, but thanks. Now I know you're watching, okay? Thank you for supporting mommy. Yeah. She's talking about the remark I made. You always use something deep in and to keep them back. Yeah. Okay. Hey. How Allentown? Okay. Vitasu, I think that Descom is referring to you. He's asking how Allentown is. Okay, so get back to him and answer your question. Let him know how you're doing in Allentown. Okay, now let's open a cake. Woo! Look at this. Okay, sorry. This is the, let me see. This is the pan that was lined with the parchment paper, okay? This is the pan that was lined with the parchment paper. Now let's see how the other side of it looks. Wait. Let me see. I need a pan to flip this. I don't want to burn my fingers. So. Taking up the other side. Oh, I even forgot to show you how the baking pan comes. Yeah. In 2 pieces. Okay. This is one whose bottom is removable. Yeah, I forgot to show you guys. But I'm sure most of you are familiar with this kind of pan. Okay, so I'll just carefully pull this off and let the cake cool naturally. See, a lot of moisture has been trapped here. Okay. So before I turn it again, I want to show you the bottom. Look at this, how clean it is. Perfect. The bottom is perfect. No burns, nothing. It's perfect. And if you have to ice this cream, let's say you have an order or you want to cover it with fondant or whatsoever, it's so easy to flip it over and use the good side. You just cut this part, put your filling, and you can either use that as the bottom or the top to make before crumb coating. Perfect result, right? Look at this cake. I'm sure you guys are all waiting to see how it looks inside. Someone says, yummy berries. That's Mirabicono Diabetes Foundation. She says, yummy berries. Beautiful. Thank you. Erica was like, wow, perfect. Super. Thank you so much, Erica. It's your advantage, right? Because you are going to be munching this cake very soon. So it's your advantage to have a mommy who can bake, huh? Okay, so here we go. While waiting for the other one to get ready. So, let me check again before cutting the cake. Let me check the one that's still in the oven. Super. I will give it 1 more minute. Okay, look at my knives. Do you see? This one has like a zigzag form and this one is just straight. Now, it's better to use this for cakes or one that even has wider gaps. I just can't find it now. So whatever knife you use for bread, you know, there's a bread knife and this one is the regular kitchen knife. This one is better for cutting cakes, okay? And this is what we are going to use, especially if you're cutting at the sides. It's not so bad, but when you're trimming the top, it's always better to use something like this, not the straight knife, okay? So, I'm sure you want to see how this cake looks like from the side. Let's do I think I'm going to cut the top. Okay, I'll trim the top, turn it upside down because you want to have a little topping on this cake in this live session. Let's see. Look at this. See how perfect it is. Hot cake. Hot and tasty cake. Very delicious. I have to show you guys. See? That's why you should trust Crystal Zone. Look at this cake. Perfect result, says Mindful Talks. Perfect result. Look at this. Look at this cake. I've just cut off the top and it's amazing. It's so tasteful. Not so sweet. The sweetness is just perfect. Just perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Maybe you can take note of that. In the future, I think I'm going to stop eating this cake. I don't eat cake now. 1 cup of sugar for 3 cups of flour. The sweetness is going to be perfect. Just imagine you have to ice the cake. You have to put all the sweet sugar filling, buttercream filling, which has sugar in the middle with jam or plum plum filling or whatsoever. Those things are all sweet. And then you cover the cake later with fondant or buttercream or chocolate ganache or whatsoever. And at the end of the day, it's all going to be sweet. So this sweetness is just perfect. You know you are eating cake. I'm not talking about having something that tastes like bread. You know, like kumba bread without sugar. No. This one has 1 cup of sugar and it's just enough. Okay, maybe that's going to help you with other recipes to always check the proportion, sugar, flour. So 1 cup of sugar to 3 cups of flour, but you can add more if you have a sweet tooth. And don't get me wrong, sugar is very important in cake because it gives it moisture. Okay, it gives it moisture. No, I'm not eating any other spice. Okay, so I'll just try to make this a little flat, then I'll turn it upside down, and then I'll cream the other side. Okay, normally it's important to let the cake cool down before you add any topping or so, but I don't want to take so much of your time because you guys have been amazing so far, staying with me for so long. We are 2 hours gone. Let me quickly show you this other cake. I've been talking a lot again, and it almost it's a little darker than the other one. Look, but I'm satisfied. It's perfect. Okay, it's perfect. I'm just going to set it aside. I think the positions, this one has a flat top. The positions matter. Okay, yeah, it's okay. Both of them are dry in the middle, but you see this one is a little flatter. And I think you want to see how the lining, how it works, how it is inside compared to the other one. Okay, let me show you. But we are not going to cut this cake. I think I'll actually keep it and ice it for my visitors next Saturday. I'll be expecting some visitors next Saturday. I won't keep this for a client. I won't keep this for any cake order because I don't have any cake order in the next day. So, but I have visitors on the weekend. So I'll keep this in the fridge. Maybe when this cools down, I'm going to put it in the freezer. There is no problem. The cake is not going to get spoiled. And on the evening before the visit, so Friday evening, I'm going to ice it. I'm going to maybe make some buttercream, put some fruits in the middle, top it with fruits, and I'll just make a simple design. Okay, so since this is not for a customer, I don't want to have all that cream on my cake. I just like to keep it simple when I'm receiving visitors. Okay, so you see the sides. I didn't use any parchment paper here. I used oil. I don't know if you can see the difference between these two cakes. This one I used oil. It's smoother. Yeah, this is smoother. It has no effect anyways on the cake, and this one is a little rough. Maybe if for crumb coating, it's better to line the pan with oil because you have a smoother surface at the side. Okay, so but besides that, there's no big difference. I forgot that the metal is still at the bottom. So besides that, there is no big difference. Let me flip it over so that you can see the bottom as well. Okay. Hey. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, you see all that flour. Okay, but on the other one, it was so clear, so clean, no flour at the bottom. Yeah, but it still doesn't affect the taste of the cake. Still doesn't affect the taste of the cake. It's an easy method, easy way of creaming your pan, but you have to decide. You have to know what's best for you. Yeah, but in terms of appearance, this one with the parchment paper looks much better. Okay, personally, that's my personal opinion. So you can always choose what works best for you. I've shown you both methods, so you can decide for yourself. Okay, now let's get to this one. I'm just going to do something simple. Okay, something simple, how you can enjoy your cake at the comfort of your home. So, diabetes, Delphine D4. Thank you so much for joining, Delphine. Oh, we have just finished baking this yummy cake. Please do well to watch the video. I'm going to pin the recipe in the comment section, and then yeah, you can rewatch and you understand. I've also shown some hacks how to make popcorn with oil, and where you can eat all the corn, even those that did not pop. We pop almost everything, but the ones that were left, like 6 or 8 grains maximum, I could just eat them like that. So they were also soft and very convenient to eat. And then I also demonstrated this microwave popcorn hack without oil, just water, a little bit of salt, and the popcorn itself, and then you're good to go. So with oil and without oil. Maybe you want to rewatch in order to understand what we have been doing so far. So I just want to make a quick deco of the cake. So after shaking, look at how simple this one is. But there's a danger of this melting because the cake is still warm. So bear with me if this melts. Okay? Because the cake is still warm. But we don't have all that time to let it cool down, right? We don't have all that time because you guys have been so amazing. Look at this. Look at this. Now I'm just going to have some blueberries, some raspberries on it. Play with the decor, play with the design. See how it goes. And then you already look like a professional. If guests come over, they'll be like, wow, Mirabelle, oh wow, Susie, Alexia, are you the one who did this cake all by yourself? Or tell me the shop where you bought this from. And you'll be like, nah, I didn't buy this. I did it all by myself. Look at this. Oh, this phone keeps falling. Okay, sorry. Look at this. Isn't this wonderful? Isn't this wonderful? You all, after doing this, you look like a professional. I think I'm going to get my daughter to take a picture of this so that I can put it on the thumbnail before it melts. You normally, if you are doing this, please let your cake cool down. I'm just doing this for demonstration's sake because Erica, good, I see you, you're still watching. Can you come and take a picture of this before it falls down? Yeah, normally you have to let your cake to cool down. Take it outside. If you're working with time, let's say your guests are coming in 10 minutes, just leave it outside and let it cool down quickly. Put it in a place which is airy. You don't also want to put it in your fridge because, I need some light. You don't want to put this in your fridge because, hey, sorry. If you put this in your fridge, the heat may destroy your fridge. You know what I mean. Hot food in a cold fridge is not okay. Hey, my chaotic background, it's okay. See what the heat is doing to the cream. Yeah, the cake is really hot, so bear with me. But don't do it. Don't do it like me. Let your cake cool down. I can just add maybe, let's see, some blueberries. You can play with the things. Yeah, just one more in the middle. Then we have different kinds of berries there for demonstration purposes. And then I'll just go ahead and cut the cake. Let me go ahead and cut the cake. Thank you so much for the hearts. Give me hearts, give me hearts, give me stars, stars, stars. So here we go. Let's cut the cake. So I'm also going to show you a hack. This is, let me see, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This can serve 9 fillable, moderate slices, which can satisfy every guest. Look at this. Look at this. This is, bring your hand. Someone is already there to receive it. That piece is already gone. You know, I see my family, hot cake. Hot cake. Someone has already collected her own piece. So simple but nice. Nice, friendly recipe for beginners. Love it. That is what we want to achieve. So that is the thing. That's the goal. To make something easy that everyone can do, everyone can enjoy. And I might talk say, man, if you're watching from Halle and you need a cake, still contact me, oh. Still contact me, because the decor now comes in play, and that is a little bit complicated. But thank you so much for coming. If you're watching around Halle, no. Okay.
Delicious!
That's number one tester. Okay. So what was I saying? Yeah, this is an easy recipe. You can press it there so that they can see the texture, because the other, turn it like the face of the cake. Yeah, like press. So they can see the feel. You see?
Soft. It's soft, fluffy. Very nice.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Okay, there we go. You have heard it from one of my testers. And now let me also munch into this. There we go. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. If there's anything you've missed so far, then please rewatch. Okay? Please rewatch. Drop any questions that you have. Let me know what you would want me to do in the future. I'll write down the ideas, and then I'll try as much as possible to do that in the near future. So I will come online again next Sunday, same time, for the first request, fish pie. Okay? Fish pie. We are going to be doing, did I just say fish pie now? Just like a mistake? Yeah. You see, I said it's a Cameroonian thing. We say fish pie even though we mean fish roll. But there is meat pie and there's fish roll. So I will be doing, I will be making fish roll live. So, and then if there is any interest in seeing how I make the buttercream for this cake, then just let me know. I may shoot a video about that and post on my Facebook page or YouTube about with the buttercream recipe, if I'm doing it for my visitors. So check my channel. I think I even have a video on my YouTube channel with buttercream mixture, but it's an old video. You can check that as well. And then, yeah, we'll see. Check for any updates to see how I decorate this cake for my visitors that are coming next Saturday. Okay? Stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you all. I think I've called everybody's name. Thank you so much for joining. And don't forget, my sister, Diabetes Mindful Talks on YouTube, and Mira Bekono Diabetes Foundation on Facebook will be going live at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Central European Summer Time. So 9 p.m. What time is it? 7:30. So in 2 hours from now, 1.5 hours from now, she'll be going on live. She'll be going live on YouTube and Facebook, but 8 p.m. Cameroon time. So please join her for her live show. Mirabelle, Diabetes Mindful Talks, Mirabelle Bekono, please drop your link, okay? Drop your link, show that you're there so that we can all gather at your place in 1.5 hours. What will you be talking about today, sister? Yesterday you gave us this yummy corn chaff recipe. I've told people to go and check that video. I think you'll stop using corn. Just see what, I'm not going to say what she used to substitute the corn. Check it for yourselves and you will like it. It may just be a new staple in your home. Yes, that one. She's giving a thumb up to the cake. First taster. See? Yeah. Okay, great. So please check that, okay? Yeah, Mira Bekono says, thank you very much for this educative and beginners-friendly recipe. Amazing results. Constance says, yummy, yummy, yummy. Yo. And Mindful Talk says, I can't because I'm not a moderator on your channel. Yeah, sorry, oh, I'll do it. Don't worry, I'll do it. We'll figure that out, sister. Okay, maybe next next time when we start, I'm going to check that in the very beginning because you guys have stayed so much. 2 hours, 19 minutes. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, now I'm going to end this. Don't forget to send stars. Bye-bye. See you next week, Sunday, same time, 5 p.m. Central European time and 4 p.m. Cameroon time. If you are watching from anywhere in Europe, America, Asia, Cameroon time is always our orientation. We all know the time. So 4 p.m. Cameroon time. Then from there you can calculate your time depending on where you are. Thank you so much. See you very soon on Mira Bekono Diabetes Foundation show on Facebook and Diabetes Mindful Talks on YouTube in a little bit. Bye. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, why am I ending this thing now? Ooh. Mirabelle, I'm going to press the X button, right? I don't want me anything go ore for you, I beg. Do you know I even started without sharing on my page? Can you imagine? Hey. Okay. I've seen. Let me press my X now. I beg. Yeah, I want to stop streaming. Okay, thank you, Susie. I see you shared for me. I'm confident about that. Thank you so much. Please give thumbs up, oh, all of you.